Hey, what's up, you guys? FilmFan0599 here again, and welcome back to the Universe of the Blue Tubers. And today on Universe of the Blue Tubers, I'm gonna be reviewing Liam Gallagher's As You Were. So, Liam Gallagher's As You Were is a 2017 released album, and is the debut solo album from rock artist Liam Gallagher. Now, I'm pretty sure Liam Gallagher sounds pretty familiar to some of you because, of course, Liam Gallagher was a part of the British rock band Oasis, and Oasis was very successful back in, the early to kind of mid and late 90s and whatever, and, they had a couple of things in the 2000s as well. But, of course, the band had a falling out. The brothers, they don't really get along with each other, so they obviously had falling out. Noel's been doing some other things, with his band. And Liam Gallagher finally decided to kind of go the more solo route, and we finally get something from him. And I was very excited to see what he could do with his own solo work, because I am a fan of Liam Gallagher. He was one of the, best things about Oasis, so I was obviously excited to see what he could do with his own solo work. And I will say this, I quite like the record a lot. It is a very solid album. I did enjoy it more than most, it seems like right now, because, as I'm making this video, from the reviews I've seen, it really has gotten kind of mixed reviews, and it seems like I've enjoyed it more than most. I did really like this album a lot. I think it's a very solid record. It has that very Brit rock feel to it that kind of Oasis had with it as well, and also some new stylings here and there as well. So I did like the direction that he did go with on this album, and it was very good. So let's get into why I like this record so much. First being, the production. The production is really great on this. I really love the production a lot. Like I said, it has a very Brit rock feel to it, kind of like with Oasis and stuff, like how they kind of sounded with their music. And Liam Gallagher does bring that style to his own music with his own solo album, and I think it's really good. I really liked it a lot. The production really sounds great. The guitar work is very fantastic. I love the guitar work on this thing. It's so great. Drumming's pretty good too. So yeah, there's a lot of things that are really solid with the production with this, and I thought the production was very, very well handled with this album. Liam Gallagher still sounds great. I love his vocal work on this album. He does such a great job with his vocal work. It's so fantastic. He definitely does a great job with his vocal work, and he's still got it after so many years. He really still has it, and it's really good. I really love his vocal work on this, especially on songs like For What It's Worth and Paper Crown, which I think really are his two best vocal performances on the entirety of the album. So yeah, he does a really solid job with his vocal work on this thing, and it's really great. So yeah, his vocal work is really fantastic, and it really shows that he's still got it. Now let's talk about some of the songs on this thing. Some of the songs on this, I'll first talk about the opening track, which was also the lead-off single off this album, Wall of Glass. Wall of Glass was great. It's really a great opening track to the album. It kind of starts off with like this western kind of twang vibe, with it. You hear the guitar and you hear like this harmonica. It's really cool. It was a nice way to start off the song, and I love his vocal work on this. It's really good. I love the instrumentation to this. It's very kind of upbeat, fun sounding, and it's really good, and it really works a lot with the song, especially when you get to the of course, when he sings, you can't break the wall of glass, when, the instruments kind of break down in that song. It's really good. I really like that a lot with the song. I definitely do think it was a good choice for him to go off with this as the lead-off single, and plus this was the only single I did release, before the album and everything, and it's really good. I can definitely see why he went with it as the lead single, because it's a very great song. I really love it a lot. It really starts off the album very solidly. I really love how this, starts off the album and everything, and really starts the album off on a good note. And I was like, okay, let's see what else we're getting ourselves into. And, I also really love Paper Crown, like I mentioned earlier, with like his vocal work, some of the best on this album. Yeah, definitely. I love his vocal work, and the acoustic guitar sounds really, really nice on this. I really love the lyrics to this. Kind of, paper crown, which is kind of making, kind of just being, don't feel like you're fake. I guess that's what I really interpreted with this song, and it's really great. I really love it a lot. It's, nice sounding, and it really has, a nice feel to it. I really like that a lot. It has kind of somewhat some heart to it, and I did really appreciate that with Paper Crown. It's definitely one of the best off of the album. I Get By has this really grit feel to it, which I really, really liked a lot. It has this nice little grit feel to it, and it's really great. I really love I Get By. I Get By just has a really nice, solid, grit vibe to it, and it's just so great sounding. I love the instrumentation with I Get By. Just like I said, this really grit feel that really, grabs you by the neck, I feel like, and really just just doesn't let go. It's so great. I love it a lot. I Get By, fantastic song. Definitely a song I've been coming back a lot to off this album. I love the grit vibe up to it, and Liam Gallagher's vocals do sound really solid on that song too. So yeah, the song is really great. I really love that song. And Come Back to Me, another very solid track that I did like. But my favorite track off of this album is For What It's Worth. I really love For What It's Worth a lot. It definitely, you hear a piano in the song, and just kind of the lyrics to that song are really great. I really love them a lot. Definitely some of the best he's written, honestly. I really love the lyrics to this song a lot. They're really, really fantastic, And just Liam Gallagher's vocals on this song are really fantastic. Definitely, like I said, this and Paper Crown have to be the two best ones that really show his vocal performances and his talent with the song. And it's really great. I really love how his vocals sound on this song. It's really beautiful, really, great, especially during the chorus when he sings for, all for what it's worth. It's so great to listen to. It's kind of one of those songs I could just sit back and just listen to and just kind of take it all in, if you know what I mean. And it's great. It's definitely one of those songs. Definitely one of the best songs I've heard all year. It's really fantastic. I love the instrumentation to it. It's so, so beautiful. I really do love the instrumentation a lot with that song. It's so fantastic. So yeah, For What It's Worth, definitely by far the best track off the album to me, and just really a nice sounding feel song to it. I just really dig that song a lot. It's definitely by far my favorite song off the album, and just one of my favorite songs of the year in general. So overall, I will say Liam Gallagher, Liam Gallagher's As You Were was a really solid album. I really liked it a lot. Definitely had that kind of Brit rock feel to it that, I love from Liam Gallagher, what he did with Oasis. He really brings that to this album, I feel like, and he does a solid job with it. It was a solid effort from him, and I can't wait, if he does more solo stuff, I can't wait to see what he has next, honestly. I'm very excited, because this was a really good album. So it's time for my official rating on Liam Gallagher's As You Were, and my official rating on Liam Gallagher's As You Were is a 3.5 out of 5. Like I said, it's a really solid album. The only songs I didn't really care for were I believe it's All I Ever Needed or something like that. I think that's what the song is called. It was kind of just boring, and so was Chinatown, really. That song was just the Chinatown was probably my ultimate least favorite track off the album. It was just kind of a bore. Really a bore in the instrumentation to it, and it just was kind of a boring song to listen to. Not even Liam Gallagher really sounded all that great. And there are some times where I think the instrumentation could repeat itself a little bit. There are some times where I do feel like that, where the instrumentation could, repeat itself a little bit. But besides that, it does have some great production behind it. Liam Gallagher sounds really fantastic on it. A lot of the instrumentation is great, the guitar work especially is fantastic. And I love a lot of the songs off of it. So yeah, Liam Gallagher did a very solid job with this, and I definitely see myself coming back to this. A few more times, a couple more times, I do see myself coming back to it. It's a really good album, and I really liked it a lot. So it definitely deserves a 3.5 out of 5. So if you have listened to Liam Gallagher's As You Were, what did you think of it? Leave it in the comment section below. And I'm FilmFan0599, and we will see you all later. Peace.